Valley's leading news program with Rick Williams.
Looting in the streets of Center City, Philadelphia tonight, just hours after charges are dropped against a former Philadelphia police officer accused of murder. A Foot Locker on Chestnut Street, one of the places targeted. Video from the scene showing scores of teens carrying arms full of merchandise after breaking into the store. And the looting is spreading. Chopper 6 live over Aramingo Avenue in Port Richmond, where there are reports that several stores in that area have been looted as well. It is Tuesday night, and the big story on Action News is a night of bad behavior and criminal activity along Walnut and Chestnut Streets in Center City. This following an evening of peaceful protests after charges were dismissed against former Philadelphia police officer Mark Dial in the shooting death of Eddie Irizarry. City officials had called for calm following the judge's decision today, but that hasn't necessarily been the case tonight. We have live team coverage from the peaceful protests to the damage and destruction by a group of teenagers in and around Philadelphia. Let's begin with Action News reporter Christy Leto along Walnut Street. Christy.
Well, Rick, I want to set the scene here because Walnut Street pretty much looks like a labyrinth of yellow crime scene tape from what we can tell all the way down from 15th to about 18th Street. And within the confines of each block are stores like the Apple store here that was targeted by a group of individuals. Now, I did speak with Commissioner Stanford, who says that they've detained several people ranging from teens to young adults and believe that they were trying to take advantage of the protests that had happened at City Hall earlier this evening. And because of that, several stores in this area were targeted. I want to go to some video from the Foot Locker on Chestnut Street. There you can see a crowd of people running in and out of stores, carrying merchandise, clothes, shoes, all weaving in and out of traffic along Chestnut Street. And then there's this video of the Lululemon store on Walnut. A witness tells us that she and her friends were sitting across the street at a bar on 18th Street. That's diagonally across from Lululemon when they suddenly saw a crowd of teens swarm the doors and begin looting the store.
Saw a bunch of people like just go into the Lululemon, clothes everywhere.
What was running through your mind?
I'm sitting by a window. I'm just gonna like look the other way. This is, yeah, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
The Apple store looks pretty cleaned out.
Really?
Yeah, except for like computer monitors, but like all the Apple Watches, iPhones look pretty.
What do you make of that when you see all of this happening?
I mean, well, we watched like the Lululemon thing happen, and that was concerning just because it looked like a lot of people got arrested at first, but they kind of let everybody go.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I would say like 30 plus people around the opposite direction away from the scene, and then everything died down.
Yeah.
Back out here live, a live look at the Apple store, one of several stores that was targeted by looters down here in Rittenhouse. Again, I did speak with Commissioner Stanford, who says that they have detained several individuals, again, ranging from teens to young adults. We won't know until probably tomorrow morning an exact number of how many people are in custody, but the charges could range from theft to failure to disperse. Live here in Rittenhouse, Christy Leto, Channel 6, Action News. Rick?